Hey there, so my name is Noelle Cassane. I am the owner of Florish Wellness. It's Florish Wellness. If you're wondering why the heck I spelled it differently, go ahead and check out my video on that. I'm new to YouTube, so you don't get fancy edits. I'm not into makeup. I'm a very simple girly. I started a floral business, hence the name Florish Wellness. It does have a twist due to my start of a floral business. I'm very passionate about just flowers, being creative. I say I'm an artist and florals are my medium. So in doing that, around year 2, I started to realize that I was putting so much, including being a mom of 2, a single parent of 2 kids first and in the forefront. And my health and fitness and everything was on the back burner. Plus, I think just being 40 years old after going through transformations of a transition, period in your 30s where you start to get a little bit achy, you start to gain weight and you're like, where the heck is this coming from? I'm eating how I ate in my 20s and doing the same things. Why do I feel and look like this? And then it even hits again at around 40 years old. So being 42, I've just experienced that health and nutrition and being like fitness, one, it's a non-negotiable. It just should be a way of life. I've always been pretty active, but my diet is a mess. Not gonna lie. I just did a 15-month coaching program, workouts for 15 months. Every week I hit all 4 workouts and did my 2 steady state cardio sessions and some on top of that. I wouldn't even say that it was to the point of being like overtraining. I was just pretty much golden with my workouts. It is my diet where I need help. And it's different for everyone. Some people can eat really well. Some people think that they do and they really don't. I feel like I meet a lot of women. We are the consumer. So in the fitness industry, we are sold a lot of that doesn't make sense for us, especially when most studies that are done are for men and not women. So one, the information is incorrect. And so I think it's important for me to voice my experiences as a woman, since there's not a lot of science-backed data, just my experiences and what's working for me. So whether I talk supplementation, workouts, lifting, walking, cardio, all the different things, it is based off of my personal experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm a certified group fitness instructor that came after me working out and loving it. I was like, I wonder if I can do that. And you can do anything with some education, learning, being a student. And if there's anything that you're passionate about, go out there and do it. Same with my floral business. I loved it and I'm doing it now. So anyway, with all that being said, after being 15 months, I'm 2 weeks out of a 15-month program that I had a fitness coach, and basically just she sat on my shoulder right here and I can just, it wasn't even that she said anything. Everything that my fitness coach said and her feedback was always super, super positive. What did help though is that the things where I'm like, ooh, my macros are a little off, like my fats are way too high, or, I've been on a cut, but I haven't been cutting and I've been over. So it's kind of like that dose of reality that you need. Like, hey girl, like this is too high. We need to bring this down. This is a good start, but we need to be here if you want these results. So it definitely helps. Check out my video on accountability where I talk about all those things, because what price are you willing to pay for accountability? For me, it was a pretty heavy expense to get the results that I wanted. And now 2 weeks out of it and I'm already like going back into my old habits, but I have a solution, and I created it for everyone and anyone, including myself. So I'm actually going to do this at this point in my journey to see how it goes. And then I know it's helpful. It will be. I wish I kind of had this all along to use, but I just started one fresh, and it is my company name. It's Florish. It's a habit tracking journal. wellness journal. So it's not just all about fitness, but that's what I'm going to use it for, to kind of keep me on track. The reason behind this is that it's a tangible booklet that you can, set next to your coffee, have at your nightstand, maybe next to your workstation, that you can actually write and not be on your phone. I do feel like fitness nowadays, or pretty much anything that you do, you're always on your phone to track, whether it's my Oura ring, looking at my sleep, my steps, or workout and calories, whether it's tracking on MyFitnessPal. I have another video about why I got off of MyFitnessPal. I just felt like I was spending so much time on my phone. And while it's going to be really hard, like, you don't know what you don't track, but I have been doing it for 15 months, actually over 15 months. I have an idea of what I'm eating, and then when I go off the rails, I know how to come back. And then pretty much like the calories, and then of what I'm eating. Because while I do like a lot of variety, I'm not a huge meal prepper, but I do eat a lot of the same things. So I know about how many calories I'm getting in, and where I can cut or make changes to stay on track. So anyway, back to this. You can go to my Instagram, and there's a link where you can download this. And then also, if you need help to, like a guide, I can go through this page by page with you to set you up for success. We can talk about all the things, and if you need some guidance as to what you need to, some goals, or maybe some things that you never even thought of that will truly help with your journey on just becoming a better version of you. So it's not about making a huge overhaul. It's about small little incremental changes to your current habits that will create changes that are sustainable and that you'll see over this 12 weeks. So it's a 12-week habit tracker in here. And then you can actually change them weekly. If there are some that, you realize that you're doing for an entire week and it's just not working, or something that you're like, you know what, that doesn't need to be on here. Actually, on mine, I had a couple, some of them, they're not even like fitness related, but it was to tap into spend time on my floral business every day for 15 minutes. And instead I was like, you know what, nope, I'm growing my YouTube and trying to become more consistent with that. So I changed that out to making a video. But some of the things I have as far as habit tracking are walking 12,000 steps a day. My previous used to be 10,000. Towards the end of my fitness coaching, I was doing 14. So I feel like 12, and with knowing that I'm probably going to be eating a little bit more calories now that I'm off of the fitness coaching, I want to up my steps. So 12K is a good goal. I have drinking water, 120 ounces. It should be at least half of your body weight. And then the more you work out and more cardio, it should be higher. If you're getting in the sauna, it should be higher. To read every day, to have 3 boring days. That's on the boring diet of chicken, broccoli, carrots, and potatoes. So I want to incorporate 3 days of that throughout the week, of just eating that. I like that you can eat as much as you want, and then it also keeps those calories low. And I know that from tracking. But that'll give me a little bit of wiggle room for holidays, birthdays, and that sweet treat that I might want on a weekend. 4 lifting sessions a week to work on my business again for 15 minutes. That's my fitness business. And then do something fun and creative every day. Always hitting my protein goals. That's super important. Along with that's fiber, but that kind of goes hand in hand to me now, the way that I eat. And then to do cardio sessions and HIIT. I am trying to do like the Norwegian 4x4 and some HIIT throughout the week. So those are my habits that I have for the next week. And then who knows, I might tweak them a little bit, but basically I'll just copy and paste those. The goal is to keep it the same, but say I do want to take something out, then I can do that for the next week. And it's set up to where you have 12 weeks in there. So go ahead to my Instagram page, head over there, download it. I'll see if I can get the link maybe on this video, but download it and you have it for life. So not just the 12 weeks, you can use it all the time. Get off your phone and start tracking and create some better habits with my habit tracker. Alrighty. I will see you next time. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you learned anything from this video. And yeah, support your girl.